Hello students of Standard 10. Welcome to DAV Moil Public School. I am your English teacher Jagruti Mishram. Let's begin our today's online session of English. Today we will start with a new topic, 100 Dresses Part 1. The lesson 100 Dresses Part 1 is about a girl named Vanda who claims to have 100 dresses. Her classmates made fun of her because she claims, in contradiction to the fact that she was always seen wearing the same dress. Her classmates found her name to be funny. It was because everyone was easier named than Vanda Petronsky. Her name was different because she was a Polish immigrant who had come to an American town with her family. She was poor and did not have many friends. She was quiet and was always seen sitting in the corner of the classroom. The truth about the 100 dresses unveiled when she submitted her 100 drawings in a drawing contest. They were the same 100 dresses she used to talk about. All of them were immensely beautiful. Let's see in detail the story. Dear students, in this lesson you will come across many new words. Here are their meaning. Scuffling of feet means noisy, dragging movements of the feet on the ground. Didn't hang right means didn't fit properly. Hopscotch, a game in which children hop into and over squares marked on the ground. Nudge means a gentle push. Incredulously means showing unwillingness to believe. Courteous means polite, respectful. Stolidly means calm, dependable and showing little emotion and animation. Shrieks means scream. Exaggerated means over the emphasis. Her eyes dull means having eyes wanting brightness, liveliness and vivacity. The story 100 Dresses revolves around a girl named Vanda Petronsky and her classmates Peggy and Madeline, who made fun of her. The plot of the story opens up on Monday. Even Peggy and Madeline did not notice that Vanda was not present. These were the girls who began all the teasing. Vanda generally used to sit in the corner of the classroom where the not so academically brilliant and loud guys sat. It was that part of classroom which was the dirtiest, but Vanda was not like those boys. She was silent to the extent that nobody had ever seen her laugh. Nobody knew exactly why Vanda sat in that seat, unless it was because she came all the way from Boggins Heights and her feet was usually caked with dry mud. But no one really thought much about Vanda Petronsky. Once she sat in the corner of the room. The time when they thought about Vanda was outside of the school hours, at noon time when they were coming back to school or in the morning early before school began, when groups of 2 or 3 or even more would be talking and laughing on their way to the schoolyard. Then sometimes they waited for Vanda to have fun with her. Since Vanda was nothing like those boys, no one ever understood why she sat there. Next day was Tuesday. Vanda was not present on Tuesday as well, and she got unnoticed. It was on Wednesday when Maddie and Peggy noticed her absence. It was also then when they waited before school to make fun of her, but instead ended up getting late because she didn't show up. Peggy was the most famous girl who wore good and tidy clothes. She sat with the toppers of the class. No one ever got curious why Vanda was no longer coming to school. All they cared was they couldn't make fun of her. Vanda was a Pole who had immigrated to America. Her fellow classmates thought that Vanda Petronsky was a strange name because they had simpler and easy American names, except a guy named Billy Bounce, which they thought sounded funny but still lesser than Petronsky. They found her name to be long and unfamiliar. This shows that those children didn't understand diversity, and whatever they did was done out of thoughtlessness. Vanda was usually seen wearing a faded blue dress that did not fit her properly. Though clean, it used to look unironed. This shows that Vanda belonged to a poor family. She could not afford too many dresses. Ironically, a lot of people talked to her, but she didn't have any friends because all of them talked to her in order to make fun of her. From her tale about 100 dresses to her unfamiliar name, they found it all amusing. When she used to watch little girls play in ground, it was at that time other students surrounded her to mock her. With no intentions of hurting her, Peggy used to ask the number of dresses Vanda has in a very polite and respectful tone. They made fun of her because they couldn't understand why she made up that story about 100 dresses. They did all this while being ignorant of the fact that it could hurt her. No one would believe her when she said she possessed 100 dresses, all lined up in her closet. As the other girls screamed in astonishment, the little girls would stop playing in order to see what was going on. Vanda would affirm their queries that she had dresses made of velvet and silk too. Sadly, after she left, they used to laugh at her. It was hard to believe what Vanda said because the only dress she was seen wearing was the blue one that was faded. No one was sure as to why she lied. Although they were teasing her, they were never rude to her. Thus, in the same tone, they continued asking her about the number of shoes she said she had, to which she replied 60, each pair different. It was Peggy's idea to embarrass her like that, though she was polite. Peggy and Maddie, the inseparable friends, were the last ones to leave school, while Vanda would go back all alone with her dull eyes and behave in a strange way. Peggy was not the mean girl she had been portrayed as until now. She saved kids from whosoever was hurting them and couldn't stand animals getting badly treated. According to her, she was not being rude to Vanda. She thought it was very weird of Vanda to lie about the number of dresses she possessed, and if anything was wider, it was her name. No matter how much they teased Vanda, they never made her cry. Now, we will continue this story, dear students, in our next session. Let us quickly recapitulate what we studied today. The story 100 Dresses is about a quiet and shy girl named Wanda Petronsky, a Polish immigrant who had come to America with her family. She attended school with American children who found her name to be strange and probably the wildest in the classroom. This is because they all had easier names. She was poor and was always seen wearing a faded blue dress. Her classmates teased her because she claimed to have 100 dresses all lined up in her closet, Albert always being seen wearing one. The ones who mainly teased her were the two best friends, Peggy and Maddie. Peggy was the most famous girl in the school, while anyone barely knew Wanda. Dear students, based on our today's session, here is a short assignment for you. Have a nice day. Thank you.